On October 3rd, 1968, the city of O'Fallon granted the O'Fallon JC's authority to erect a Vietnam War Memorial in Civic Park. The monument was dedicated to World War I veteran and former Missouri legislator Omer J. Dames. In fact, this memorial was one of the first in the nation to honor St. Charles County men who lost their lives in the Vietnam War. And on April 28, 2019, the Omer J. Dames War Memorial was rededicated with 5 additional names of servicemen from the county who lost their lives in Vietnam. Veterans and family from all over the country were on hand to pay their respects.
50 years later, we stand here together, still united and humbled by their sacrifice so that we may live in peace. As we continue to honor those 19 soldiers, Marines, sailors, and airmen whose names were already etched into this stone, we are indebted to the 5 additional heroes whose names were unknowingly left off of the original list. I'd like to personally thank those who helped bring forward this information so we can honor the service and the sacrifice of those 5 men.
What you've done here is remember them, because they gave a life that, how many of you have grandchildren? I got grandchildren. Maybe they don't. Maybe they never married. Maybe all they've left behind is the heartache for a loved one. And as I said to you today, as I say to you today, what you've done here in remembering us is fantastic. Second to none.
Each of the fallen heroes were recognized with a certificate that was presented to a representative of their family. Once the ceremony ended, attendees gathered at the Krekel Civic Center for a reception.
And I think it meant a lot to our Vietnam veterans. I think it shows that, especially from Vietnam, there's no veteran left behind or not forgotten and everything else. I was just totally moved by it. It was a very moving ceremony today and everything else in that. And especially to see some of the families come in that had names on there, a Gold Star mother from all the way from California to be here. I think it was a very special ceremony.
I came out because Bill Haddon had called me and told me they were going to honor my son. And so I came out to see what was going on. I thought it was great. It really was. If I was here, I'd help them because they should be honored. And I try to honor my son as much as I can.
I was really surprised at the number of people that were there, that many of them were not related to anybody that was there. And so the outpouring of support for families that have lost someone in Vietnam. That these people have lost their lives, but they're not forgotten. And they're obviously not forgotten by their families, but to know that they're not forgotten by the community is very meaningful.
If you would like to pay your respects to these fallen heroes, you can visit the Omer J. Dames War Memorial in Dames Park during regular park hours.